Hi, third graders. Today is day 25 of distance learning. It is a Friday for you, and I'm actually filming this on a Friday. I'm just filming it 2 weeks before I'm actually posting this, so I'm really ahead of the game today. So, day 25 of distance learning. I hope you're all doing well and surviving another week of being at home learning instead of at school with all of us. Well, not with anyone. There's no one there. Never mind. Okay, getting to it. Today you're doing comprehension questions, and you are going to be doing that in your Charlie and Chocolate Factory, same one we've been doing them in since distance learning has begun. And we have already answered these ones previously. And now we're going down here on this page to do chapter 11 questions. There are actually no questions for chapter 12 this week, so you're getting lucky. Kind of giving you a nice little break there. Next time that we do this packet, it's going to be a little bit more writing. So we're just taking a little break for that. Now, I promised that I would give a chapter review before we do these, and I'm definitely going to do that again today because I'm hoping that helps you answer the questions. Now, chapter 11 was called The Miracle. So Charlie had found this dollar in the previous chapters, and he decided that he was going to take it and buy one candy bar. A candy bar costs 10 cents. So if you have a dollar, you could technically buy 10 candy bars if he wanted to. So he goes in and he buys this candy bar from the shop owner, and he doesn't even pause. He rips it open and just starts shoving it in his mouth. He takes huge bites, and the shop owner's like, "Whoa, slow there, son. You're going a little fast, and you're going to give yourself a stomach ache," or they called it a gut ache in the book. And he doesn't care. He just keeps eating. And the store owner gives him his change, and he puts it on the table, and it's 9 dimes. He sees these 9 dimes. And Charlie goes to himself, what's one more candy bar? That's just 10 cents. That still have 80 cents left. And he quietly goes to the shop and he's like, give me one more. I'll take one more candy bar. And Charlie opens it and he gets that last golden ticket. And he's in shock. He kind of stares at it. And then all of a sudden the shop owner sees that he has this golden ticket. And he's like, "Oh my gosh, this kid found it in my shop. Get the news people here." And then the people in the shop around him start realizing, this kid found the golden ticket. And one person offers to buy it from him for $50 and a bike. Another person offers $500. And then the shop owner rescues Charlie. He goes, "Everyone, back off. No, he's not doing that." And he looks at Charlie and he goes, "Hey, Charlie, you need to run straight home, keep this golden ticket safe, and get it home so no one else is around, so that no one else can get their hands on it." He's basically trying to protect Charlie and protect him from the people around him who are trying to get it from Charlie. They're trying to offer him money and other things so that they could possibly get the golden ticket from him. So the shopkeeper kind of tells Charlie, "Go home, run as fast as you can, don't stop for anything, get home and keep it safe." And Charlie gets home and he runs and he's like, "Oh my gosh, everyone, I won the golden ticket. Can you believe this?" And he tells everyone, and his Grandpa Joe probably has the most excitement of anyone. He leaps out of bed and goes, "Yippee!" and is dancing around the room. He hasn't been out of bed in 20 years and just kind of partying it up. And Charlie tells everyone, and then in chapter 12, we hear what the golden ticket says. It actually turns out that the date that he found it was the last day in January, and the day he's supposed to go to the factory is the next day. So the next day, Charlie needs to be at the factory at 10 o'clock in order to get in. If he's late, he's not going to be allowed in. If he doesn't have his ticket, he's not going to be allowed in. And he can actually bring 1 or 2 members of his family. And in chapter 12, they decide that Grandpa Joe should be the one to go. And his dad goes, "You know what? I would love to go. I would love to be the one. It would be amazing to see it. But I think your grandpa deserves it the most. He's the one who knows the most about Wonka, and he just deserves it the most." So his father was very kind and loving and caring and goes, you know what? Let's let him do it. So instead of being selfish and only thinking about himself, he thinks about others, which is a huge, huge thing. And it's impressive. And that's kind of what Charlie's family is like, is they look out for each other and they're very caring, loving people. So that is what we had left off on. I don't think I forgot anything. Now we have 3 questions that you need to answer for Chapter 11, The Miracle, which I kind of gave a little review on just now, and I know that the answers were in my review, so hopefully you all heard them or were paying attention to me talk for almost 6 minutes. Now we're going to go through the questions. You can pause this video as many times as you need to, or replay certain parts if you missed something. So you can listen to the questions more than once, or pause to take time to write, so you're not getting overwhelmed by me talking. And I'll try to remind you to pause as I go, but I often forget that. Question number 1. What happened when Charlie decided to buy a second candy bar? So I need 1 sentence here about what happened. Just tell me what happened. Pause the video here and write your answer. Question 2. What advice did the shopkeeper give Charlie when people were offering to buy his ticket? So I did help you with that one too and kind of give you a refresher on what the shopkeeper told Charlie to do. So I would like you to write 2 sentences here if you can about what the shopkeeper told Charlie to do. Pause the video here to write that answer and hit play when you're ready to hear the last question. 3. How did Grandpa Joe react when Charlie told his family about the golden ticket? So how did Grandpa Joe react? And I did tell you that in my synopsis, and I hope that you remember it too from the book, because he has a very, very big reaction, and it also showed a picture of him reacting in the book. So write 1 sentence or more there. And then those are the only 3 questions that you need to do today. You can send me a picture of your work if you'd like, or you can come in Google Hangouts to talk about the book. I'd be happy to talk to you about it. Next, like I said, there's no questions for Chapter 12. Next week for 13, we are going to be looking at the characters in the book. So we're going to be looking at Augustus Gloop, Mike TV, Veruca Salt, and Violet Beauregard, and we're kind of going to be describing them. So I really want you to pay attention as I read those next chapters, and there's also going to be another longer writing next time. I'm just giving you a little heads up. Usually we don't look forward, but there's going to be a little bit more writing for Chapter 13, so you're going to really have to pay attention to what's going on with these characters, and I'll help you outline these characters as well to figure out what they're like. And we've already met all of them briefly. They're all the ones that were kind of told about in the newspaper as being winners of the first 4 golden tickets, and then we'll talk about Charlie as the last one. So pay attention when I read Chapter 13 to you, because those will be a huge part of it. And like I said, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me and I can help you. I hope you're all doing well and having a wonderful day. And I miss you all. Bye.